Hello, welcome back. Hi, Vineyard Day. I miss you. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. Today is week 7. Still talking about shopping. And this is for Vineyard Day. It should be day 2 for Vineyard Day, Wednesday. Okay. Remember, last week we talked about the author's purpose. So the author is a person who wrote a paragraph. The person who wrote it. Every author has a purpose why they write something. Why they write. Do you remember? Do you remember the 3 different purposes why an author writes? Let's read the definition and you can tell me what it is. So, what is it called? A purpose to make you laugh. What is it called? When something makes you laugh, when the author writes to make you laugh. To entertain. It is entertainment. It will entertain you. It'll make you laugh. What about if it's to teach you something? That's to inform you. That's called to inform you or information. And the last one, what word for to tell you why something is good or bad? What was the last reason why an author writes? Persuade. Persuade. To tell you why this is good or bad. Good review. And we talked about cash and checks, why it is good or bad. We learned about writing bad checks when you write a check for more money than you have in your bank account. A bad check. Good. Today, you can turn to page 84. 84. Should look like this. Page 84. We will talk about something called if-then conditional statements. If-then conditional statements. So, for example, what's happening here? It's raining. So I can say, if it rains, if it rains, then you need an umbrella. So first it rains, then you need an umbrella. If then. If it rains, then you need an umbrella. Let's try the next one. Oops. If you go grocery shopping, then what? What do you think that means? So we will write the sentence. If you go grocery shopping, then you will pay with cash. What about this one? If your baby cries, then what? If your baby cries, then you will feed it. Feed him, maybe. So maybe your baby is crying because he's hungry, so you need to feed the baby. If your baby cries, then you will feed him. Good. What about this one? Page 85. If you have no food, good. If you have no food, then you will go, or then you go grocery shopping. Good. You can write it on page 85. What about this one? If your child is sick, then what? She will go to the doctor. If your child is sick, then she will go to the doctor. What about this one? What is this? Snow. Maybe it's very cold. So how can we say? If it is snowing, or if it snows, then I wear gloves and a hat. If it snows, then I wear gloves and a hat. Okay, go to the next page. If what? If it is sunny, then I wear sunscreen. Do you wear sunscreen? If it is sunny, then I wear sunscreen. It protects you from the sun. Sunscreen. Very good. Last one. What is going on here? What is this? If my house is dirty, then I clean it. Good. So you kind of understand if then conditional statements, it starts with one thing, if, then, the second thing. Okay, now we're going to move on. Do you remember credit cards? Credit cards. So go to the next page, 87. 87. Should look like this. 87. We're going to read about credit cards. It's credit card vocabulary. So we will talk about the vocabulary, and then you will answer the questions for homework. So let's read it together. Credit card limit. Credit card limit. That is the total amount the credit card company will allow you to spend. Limit. Not more. You cannot spend more money than the limit. Okay, next one is interest. Interest. Interest is the price for borrowing money. The price for borrowing money. Interest. Not good. You have to pay more money back when you borrow money. Debt. So Iris, make sure you can pause the video if you need to. Debt. Money that is owed or due. Money that is owed or due. You have to pay it back. Pay back the debt. I owe $100. I have to pay $100, for example. Balance. The total amount you must pay on a credit card. The amount you pay on the credit card, your balance. Maybe it is not all of your debt, but it is like a little bit of your debt that you have to pay each month. Okay, next one. Minimum payment. That is the smallest amount you must pay each month. Smallest amount. Minimum, at least $35. At least $50, for example. Expiration date. That is the date your credit card can no longer be used. Expiration date. It is too old. Expiration. Credit card number. It is the unique number on the front of the card. So let's look here. We have the credit card number here. And expiration is usually here. It's the month and the day. So this one says 06/15. So this means June of 2015. Expiration date. And then the credit card number is 542312345678900. Credit card number. Late fee. The amount owed if the minimum payment is not made. Fee is not good. Be careful not to get fees. Last one, annual fee. The amount owed each year in order to use a credit card. So if you have a credit card, you have to pay annual fee sometimes. Okay, go to the next page, page 88. For homework or during class, if you have time, you can do page 88 together and check the answers. Read the questions, write the answer, and talk about it together.